AJ, Mr. Merson, sir. How are you, man?
Good. How about yourself?
Welcome back to LA from Big Bear.
Thanks.
How you been?
Good, man. Just grinding harder than ever. You know, trying to get that Bellator on my waist.
Yeah. Tell us about your feelings, your thoughts about this important fight. 160, fight in front of your home crowd.
Yeah. Bellator 160, Honda Center. Against Henry Corrales. You know, he's fought our ex-champ and our current champ. So. Feel it's a good fight for me to just go out there and kind of see where I'm at with those top three contenders, you know, and do something that I feel neither one of them could or did, you know, and that's finish them on the feet, you know. I'm always looking to give the fans an entertaining fight, and that's with a knockout. But, you know, you can't be greedy. You got to take what you can get. So if the opportunity comes to where I have to take him down, or I can take him down and finish him with a submission, you know, so be it. I'll take what I can get. You know, you can't be a beggar or a chooser. You know, you got to take what you can get. So
you're getting better at every part of your game, every week, every minute. You are just increasing an incredible amount of strength. It's just amazing what you've come out of. Just remember, just a couple way back, you just won the state JC.
Yeah, you know, those are kind of achievements that I just put behind me. You know, they're good achievements, but I don't know, they're not the bigger achievements to me. So I don't know. Bellator, I did an interview with Bellator the other day, and they asked me what was the biggest moment of my career, and I couldn't come up with the biggest moment of my career, just because I don't feel I've reached where I feel that I should be yet. So but I did say I'm going to put it into existence, and the biggest moment of my career is getting that belt around my waist and being the youngest champ there is. And hopefully before my 22nd birthday, April 7th, 2017, I'll have that belt around my waist and be the youngest champ ever and to be undefeated. So.
Yeah. AJ, you've become such a phenomenon in the fight game. You know, we all knew it. Everybody that was following you early on knew the great potential. But you became such an incredible, exciting fighter now. More formidable, more threatening. You operate on so many different levels of potential threat with your game. What's made your fight game such a phenomenon?
My father, you know, he's my jiu-jitsu coach, my stand-up coach, my wrestling coach. He's my life coach. You know, he's been through it all. He's done it all already. So I kind of listen to what he tells me to do and take it all in, even when I don't like what he's telling me to do, or I kind of second guess what he's telling me to do. I suck it up and I'll do it anyways, you know, just because he has been there and he has done it all already, especially in the sport of MMA, you know.
He's beaten some incredible people. He's beaten people from some very, very important people down from Brazil at MFC in Canada when he went up against the Chute boxers.
Yeah, so I can't knock him. The people that do knock him, you know, if you're gonna hate, you're gonna hate. But at the end of the day, you're still talking about him. So that's all that matters. You know, you can either hate me or love me, but no matter what, my name's still in your mouth, and that's the recognition that all I really care for. If you're hating on me, I'm not gonna give you something to hate on. So you're really gonna have to dig deep and try to find something to hate on. You know, I try to. For me, I do it for the fans. You know, I give them the entertainment they want. I make them happy, they make Bellator happy, and Bellator makes me happy. So that's the name of the game right now.
Yeah. They say that great athletes are people that are coachable. How important is that to you? Very.
Honestly, if my dad couldn't coach me, I honestly don't think I'd fight anymore. I don't know what I would do, you know. He's the key to my career, you know. He's my wrestling coach, my jiu-jitsu coach, my life coach.
And there was a time as well, many people don't know, that you actually didn't live with your dad. You were actually separated. You were being brought up with your mom. Many fight fans don't know that.
Yeah, that's just that father-son rebellion thing, you know. You're always going to butt heads with your parents, and I feel he let me step away, you know, and let me realize that I was fucking up, you know, and messing up. So once I kind of realized it, started getting in trouble and doing the wrong things, you know, I'm like, hey man, is this like really the path you want to go down? And I think he knew I realized it, and I moved back and just got back on the grind, you know, and gave it 110, but I'd say 100%. But after high school, a little bit of college, I went to Notre Dame for a year and then came back, won JUCO State.
Broke your finger out there, I think, as well?
Yeah, broke my finger. Got my state championship here, got the ring that I always wanted. And then from there, I just kind of felt there was nothing left in wrestling for me anymore. So
you stepped aside.
Yeah, I stepped off and went into MMA and went into a sport that I felt I could be more elusive and
it shows.
Explosive and entertaining.
Very much shows. Much congratulations to this incredible talent that you somehow have found. You're now like an incredible. You're a greater fighter than you are in wrestling. There's such an incredible sort of talent there. There's a great vision that I've never seen you as a wrestler, you know. And now let's talk about some of the great relationships that you've had with Joey Davis, growing up with him, and now he's in your room, working with your dad.
Joey Davis, man, that dude's a phenomenal athlete. Iron sharpens iron, you know. I'm iron, he's iron. So
you got Bubba, you got Baby Slice.
We all grind every day, you know. Me and Joey have been training since he came to my dad at 5 years old, and he was training in my dad's garage versus I was 3 at the time. So we kind of call each other Bonnie and Clyde, you know. We've been in street fights together. We've been shot at, stabbed. Kind of had really similar lives, you know. Him living in Compton, me living in Long Beach. Me going with him to Compton just to hang out and just experience different things, you know. Just different lifestyles, different areas.
So the fight game has kind of saved your life, huh?
Definitely, you know. This is something we've dreamed of since we were about 5-7 years old, watching the greats from Rampage, Chuck Liddell, Randy Couture, Tito Ortiz. All these guys, we've all just watched them, you know, pave the path for us. And it's been our dream to fight on the same card since we were little kids. So now that the time is here and it's really my big...
In front of your home crowd.
Yeah, it's our home crowd. It's kind of my breaking point in my career, you know, to really take off. And I go out here and do what I'm capable of doing. Then from there on, you know, I'm gonna continue to just chisel steps into the mountain and drag Kevin, Kimbo Slice Jr., Joey, Gifted Gabriel Green, and Bubba Jenkins, all the other guys right along that path, right up to the top of the hill with me.
Yeah.
So I feel like I'm kind of just paving that path, and they're walking it right behind me, you know, and I'm just dragging them along, saying, "Hey guys, let's go," you know.
Share the difference about how your dad only made $50 as compared to now the great inheritance that you actually now have accomplished. You have the potential to make incredible earnings with that first generation of fighters that never got into that.
Yeah, back in the day, you know, my dad was fighting for like $50, you know. A lot of people say he was a boring fighter, but at the end of the day, money talks, you know. You drop $15,000-$20,000 in front of him and tell him, "Hey, I want you to go out there and stand up and fight." I guarantee you he'll go out there and stand up and fight.
He's proven that
for the
across the world.
For the same thing I'm doing, you know. You put 20 G's in front of my face at 21 years old, you know. For a 21-year-old to have $20,000 in his pocket is a lot of money. So to me, that's still not a lot of money, because I feel I know what I am capable of, and I'm gonna just continue to keep climbing, you know, until I get what I feel I earn and I deserve. So if they don't want to give it to me, you know, I'll step away and do what I have to do. And hey, who knows? Maybe they'll get smart and work with me, you know, because at the end of the day, you have to know what you're worth, and not let people take advantage of you and use you for their advantage, you know. So that's something my dad's always kind of taught me, is be yourself and be your own man and know your worth. You know, if you know what you're worth, then someone can't tell you what you're worth, because you already know what you're worth. You put the price on yourself.
And you also let your fighting talk for you as well.
Yes, sir. That's what it's all about, you know. It's the name of the game, entertainment.
Thank you so much, AJ. What an inspiration. We appreciate everything you've done. We'll be there every step of your way.
Thank you, sir. Anytime.
Thank you, man.